He's like a coach for my writing. And and one day I called him. I'm like, yo, Russell, man, I'm like, yo, I got a headache every day. And he was like, that's good, Kenneth. That's good. And I'm on the phone like, oh, okay, this is good, huh? And he's like, that's good. And so I'm like, why is that good, you know? And he's like,
I'm highly thankful. I'm thankful today. I feel good today. Today is the day that I step out of my shell and I recognize that I'm great. Today is a beautiful day.
we have this like, everything has to be perfect attitude instead of like taking action where you are. Like, you want to take action where you are. Things don't have to be perfect for you to start. You're going to figure it out. You're going to shift. You're going to turn. But keep taking action. Keep following the action that requires you to believe in yourself. Sometimes it's an uncomfortable feeling, right? And sometimes during that uncomfortable feeling, you might feel like this is not working, or what am I doing? Who am I kidding? And it's up to you to stay on course. Because there's going to be a period, right? Like, there's going to be a period where it's just not going to feel good. You're not going to really know what's going on. You're not going to know what the next steps are. It's just going to feel real, like, uncomfortable, like. And that's going to be a moment because you are building new neurons in your mind. You are building new circuits and new connections. And it's unfamiliar, right? On another end, it's gonna feel weird and uncomfortable because you don't really know the path. You have a vision of the path. You believe you see the path, but you're not fully sure, and there's no certainty. And that lack of certainty stops you from moving forward because as a person, you're looking for certainty. Like, human beings operate on certainty. Like, we need to know, if I do this, this is going to happen. And when you're stepping outside of your comfort zone, there's no way to predict that because it's a movement of faith. It's like you painted an image in your mind and now you're moving to that image. But in the world, you don't see the concrete value of it in the world, or the concrete physical evidence of it in the world. And that makes you like, what if I'm doing all of this for nothing? You know what I'm saying? It gives you like this freak out moment where you like, oh my God, like, what if I'm just wasting my time? Am I being... And that's going to happen because you're building new neurons in your mind, new connections in your mind. I heard that from like Joe Dispenza. Neurons and all that. Yo, listen. Yo. The new neurons in the mind. Yo, this kid is funny, B. What are you talking about? Nah, so I heard it on the scientific level, and I said to myself, like, that makes sense because I see it on a different level. I see it with like the brain being like the muscle of the brain hurting. And you're like, yo, I have a headache every day when I'm thinking about this or I'm working on this. Why is that? What is the problem? And you realize, like, I have a mentor, right? And he helps me with, he's like a coach for my writing. And and one day I called him. I'm like, yo, Russell, man, I'm like, yo, I got a headache every day. And he was like, that's good, Kenneth. That's good. And I'm on the phone like, oh, okay, this is good, huh? And he's like, that's good. And so I'm like, why is that good, you know? And he's like, because you're stretching the brain. You're pushing your brain past its current limits, which means that you're growing and you're going to see growth on the other side of that. And so when you go through those moments of like that frustration and your head hurting and you not knowing, you should know that you're growing. That's not something for you to say, oh, let me back off of it. It's like, let me grow. I had a client, his name is Sean, and he worked with me for 4 months, right? And he was supposed to do 3 months, but like he called me. He was like, "Yo, man, I need another month because like I think like I was kind of bullshitting before, so I need like another solid month with you." And so I said, "Yeah, cool, let's do it." And one day he called me. He was like, "Yo, man, can I take a break today, man? Like my head is just really hurting, man. Like we've been doing a lot of work, man, and it's been nonstop, and I just need a little break." He was like, "Yo, I'll get back to the work on Saturday, but I just need a little break." And so like I understood, like I'm like, oh, he's, you know, and he was putting in extreme work. And so, because he was hungry, he was hungry. He was asking for double work. He was asking for triple work. I'm like, yo, like all day long, I'm getting work receipts from him sending me texts like, done, done, done. So I'm like, oh, this guy is serious. This guy is hungry. I like that. I like them hungry ones. And so, yeah, he took that break. And once he took that break, I saw like him just get right back on it. And now, like I watch him, I look on his Instagram. He's just consistently putting out content. When he was in a space before where he felt like he couldn't put out content, he didn't even want to touch his instrument, you know. And now he's like consistently doing gigs and putting out new music, and he's just like, he found his kid again. He found like the freedom to play, the freedom to be, the freedom to just allow himself to give himself to the world. And like that was really, really dope. That was really dope. So I say all that to say, like, those moments of frustration when you're doing the work, those moments of like, am I even like, is it even worth it? Those moments are gonna come up, and not every day you're gonna see the vision clear. Sometimes it's gonna look cloudy because you've been pressing it on the mind. You've been focused on it. And sometimes it just takes a little second for it to like get back into focus. It's like a camera, right? Like sometimes the camera may have a slight focus, and then it'll get blurry, and then it get really, really clear, right? And initially, before it got blurry, it was slightly focused, right? And then it got blurry, and then it got really clear. So it just lets us know that sometimes, like, you just got to keep going through it, and the clearness is going to come in. The focusedness is going to come in. You have to be mindful that it's you putting that effort in. And when you feel like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing, or I don't know what's going on, just understand that that too is a part of the process. That's for you to stay consistent with sowing your seeds and staying in faith. And the more you do that, the more you're transformed. That'll be all for today. That's it for today. I hope you have a great day. Hope you enjoy yourself. Hope you make the most out of this day and be the most positive person you can be, and be the most focused person on your goals you can be, and be the most believing person of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, believe in yourself on another level. Like, believe in yourself to the point where you just stay on your vision and you don't let up. And you believe that there's going to be a new day for you. Operate in that space and transform your life. Have a good one.
I'm highly thankful. I'm thankful today. I feel good today. Today is the day that I step out of my shell and I recognize that I'm great. Today is a beautiful day.